I do live in Queens. Woo. No one gives a fuck. You guys are all from fucking Brooklyn. Dick people. Because the thing is, I was going to be like, I should have come out all super black and be like, what up, Brooklyn? What up? And been like this, but it's not like a real comedy show because they're slapping you, so who would give a shit? And like, it's not like you're like really like from Brooklyn, like you're not Jewish with curls or like really like, it's like always like the hipster guys who are like, oh yeah, Brooklyn, what's up? But it's like, like you're just too cheap to live in Manhattan and you're too scared to live in the Bronx and you're too proud to live in Queens. And Staten Island, I don't even know if that really exists. You know what I mean? It could have been fake like the moon landing. I don't really know. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Brooklyn, whatever. And it's like full of fucking hipsters. And you guys seem cool, but can you just go out into the streets of Williamsburg and tell your other friends that they're ugly and they should stop being so pretentious? Can you do that? Because you guys seem like, thank you! Someone tell hipsters that they are unattractive, okay? That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like with the fucking, it's all winter, they wear the big weird Fargo hats. There's some fucking girl who paid like $30 for stretch pants and a fucking Gaetano fanny pack. She thinks she's super cool with her airbrushed cat shirt that says California. Fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Like just because your fucking sunglasses are bigger than your tits doesn't mean that you're better than them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gross. Like the guys with they wear the girl pants but they're sagging too. It's like, what are you trying to, you know what I mean? It's a real squalid look, guys. It's like not cute at all. And you just like painfully hump each other, and wait for more money to come for your trust fund. I don't know what you do, Taylor, but it's really not, because I used to host Smut over at Galapagos, so I was on that fucking L train all the time, even if it was for one stop or coming to Manhattan, and it's just such a, like, show of depression. And I was on the train one time, and this girl, she's standing there, right? And she's got her stretch pants on with the stirrups and shit, because she's cool, right? And her hat on. And she's like, she's one of those, like, real skinny bitches with the legs that don't touch. Do you know what I'm talking about? Women, the girls with the legs that never touch, right? The parentheses legs that never, like, she can cross them 4 times through her yoga shit. Never touch. It's like fucking, East Coast and West Coast rap. Like, they just can't come together, right? They just can't. It's, oh my God. It's like you can see the light shining through her legs. It's like Sam Beckett is quantum leaping through this bitch's legs. All the fucking time. Standing there. And you're like, ew, just fucking eat something. Throw a fucking thigh. And she's standing there on the L train, right? She's like against the like window thing, and she can like barely stand like this. And she's holding these 2 huge bags of Whole Foods, right? Like it's full of organic cat food. Like she ain't eating shit, right? But my kitty. And so, like, why are you in front with your fucking, so like, we get off at like Bedford, and she goes up out of the train stop, and she immediately gets up like out of the train stop and starts like smoking her cigarette, right? And like, cause that's what she eats, is just like nicotine and cigarettes and she's like shivering like a purse dog.